Well, hello and welcome ladies and gentlemen to the channel. Today is a very exciting day. I'm heading up to my brother's place to help him out with a very special project that he's been saving up for quite a while. So stay tuned and watch what we are going to build. It's gonna be amazing. Alright, so I've just arrived here to my brother's house. It's been really bad weather, but let's see if we can get in. And let's check out what he's up to. Hey! Oh! Of course this is not my brother's room. My brother's room is actually down here. He's got the tiny room. This is his current setup right here. And that right there would be his old computer. Can you turn it on for us? Just listen to this. Recorded on the Rode VideoMic Pro. What a lovely noise. And imagine that he's sitting here and this thing is next to him. It's really not fun to have this guy on Discord if he doesn't have push to talk. See if we can locate the clicking. Yeah, so I think it's basically pretty clear that an upgrade is kind of needed. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Got a shit ton of parts. They're in these 3 boxes in here. Just used our sister's room just to be able to fit it all in. But let's go out to my grandparents where we'll build the computer and then we'll show you what's inside. So here's the 3 boxes with all the stuff. We're gonna take it and put it all out on the table so you can see all the parts used in this project. So what do you do when you're 18 years old, got your first job and is starting to make some money? Well, first of all, you buy a crazy expensive knife for some reason, just to do some unboxings or whatever. Second thing you do though is you buy some computer parts for about $4,000 and ask your brother to help you build something completely overkill for your setup. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Alright, so our course of action here is going to be to remove this hard disk rack right here. You know, we can place 2 SSD hard disks right here, and we can place 6 traditional hard disks inside and CD drives and all that stuff. But we're not going to be needing that since it's going to be purely for gaming. So what we're going to be doing is to remove the top and everything else to get this rack out, so we have more space for our water cooling. And then we're going to be case modding down here to make a platform for the water cooling itself, for the reservoir and all that stuff. So that's going to be what we're going to be doing first here. Alright, so let's zoom out. Perfect. Alright, so far we managed to get the top part off here. Now we are starting to remove the cage itself, and there's a ton of screws that we need to take out. Also, we have to unplug all the electronics that was connected to both the front piece and the top piece. So this is no easy task, but we're having fun with it anyway, so that's good. Just hope we'll be able to put it all back together in the right order. So quick update, we have absolutely butchered this case and all the parts are spread all along the table. We managed to remove the hard drive case that we wanted to, and now we're trying to figure out which configuration we want to keep the front radiator in. We got these this radiator that's going to go in the front right here, and we're trying to figure out if we want a pull configuration or a push configuration. I think we're gonna go with the pull configuration for the front fans, and the same thing in the top here. We're gonna go with a pull, and then we have a push in the back so that all the airflow will go through the case and come out the back. That's at least the idea. You guys can let me know in the comments if we are completely wrong, which we probably will do anyway. But yeah, so that's the status so far. So I think the next step will be to install the fans on the front radiator and actually assemble both radiators, place them in the case, and then figure out where we go from there. But there's really no reason to have all these hard drives here. Like we can't use them for anything, and they just take up space. We want to keep the reservoir in a nice position so it's viewable. So yeah, let's assemble some radiators.
And let's say we can way up here.
Now it's time to install the power supply unit, the CORSAIR RM 1000X. And just gonna take out the box here. Now we're ready to put back on the front. Let's see here. These LED cables goes through here. Okay. was easy enough. Alright, so once again, quick status update. We have now installed the power supply into the case. We have installed the front panel back. We have installed one of the racks in the front. And now we are basically ready to install the motherboard. But the motherboard says that it wants the CPU to be installed first. So here comes the heart of the build. We're gonna take the Core i7 7700K and install it into the motherboard and put on this humongous motherboard or CPU cooling block that they provide with the motherboard. So yeah, that'll be the next step. I am so sorry, you guys, but that is all you're gonna get from part 1. Part 2 will be out in a few days. So if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on following this project. So see you in the next one.